Mario Maker levels. Mario Maker. We'll play some Mario Maker. Road of Shell Area 51. Very hard. Many shell jumps. Storm the gates. I ain't afraid. I am not afraid. Barb Brave. Hangs, thank you very much for the 6 months. Thank you, Hangs. Never felt like more of a masochist. Ask me the questions, Bridgekeeper. I am not afraid. Oh my shit. Is barbarous actually a word? I know barbarous is a word, but I didn't think barbarous was a word. Oh, wow. Good luck. Is Jay Bizzle on Mario Maker 2? I'd be surprised if he wasn't. I haven't seen him yet, though. He is? I haven't seen him yet. I'm sure it will not be long before he dominates. Holy shit. I'm having trouble just grabbing the second shell here. What's this gap? There you go. There we go. Well, that's how you do it. And I just didn't get over enough. And then I assume another shell is going to get over there. This is really tough. He's been MIA. I think Yusuf has Mario Maker 2. Ah, man, this fucking spike. I can't get over it. Yeah, it is really cool. Space Pig makes amazing setups. This one's gonna be really tough though. Am I the lull emote? Yeah. Lol. See? Obviously that's me. Total Barb shit. No, I'm not. I'm actually not the lull guy. It's a dude named Total Biscuit who I think has passed away. I think he passed away from cancer. Yeah, he passed away. That I'm certain of. I didn't know. I'd forgotten if it was cancer or not. Ah, okay, and then the thwomp is gonna push it right, but I don't know what happens then. Oh, I think I land on it when it hits the sideways spring. Okay, a little bit of progress. No, come on, that's garbage. Come, what the hell even is that over there? There's goddamn arrows everywhere. I think, what is it, when I'm playing Mario Maker levels, like I played that Foxen level and that took me like two and a half, almost 3 hours. Why do I have the worst taste? Because I always go directly to levels that take me hours. I could have played like, the amount of time it's gonna take me to beat this level, I could have played like 100 other levels. What? What the fuck is that? Pardon me? Oh, I'm not afraid. I'm just fucking baffled at what I was looking at. Oh, 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 ew, ew, ew. That's the critical piece of information I was missing. Don't get me wrong, I love playing Panga's levels, and Panga makes, when Panga calms down, he makes some really, really fun levels. But I also, if you play hard levels, I would also definitely recommend checking out a variety of creators, because this is very different from what Panga makes, you know? So I like, that's why, like, even if you play Panga or whatever, like play Glitch Cut, play Space Pig, plays Bufflin, play Funa, because they all have their very own style. Ah, that was close. There's nothing wrong with experimenting and playing other people's levels. And some levels are going to be really hard, and then some are going to be easy and stuff, you know? So the claw is just one of those things that people are going to use in really shitty ways. But I think the most useful thing for the claw is that it drops things up when you're below it. Was I too close to the wall? You have, in a lot of shell jumps, you just release Y. So you just release run. So I held jump that entire time. No, dude. Nar. What is this level? Tough level. I actually, on the beginning, I get bored at the starting part, and I start reading chat, and then I just miss the Beatles. I think you land on the beetle, and then it's gonna send the beetle into my asshole, and then I pull the beetle out of my asshole and then do a shell jump. I believe the old pull the beetle out of your asshole move. It sounds painful, but I think I can do it. I just have to prepare myself physically and mentally for the challenge ahead. You guys might not know this, but Toad's got a pretty large asshole. Oh, whoops. Whoa! That was super cool, actually. I kind of like the way I do it better. God damn it, dude. I keep getting this like droopy shell jump there, and I'm never ready for it. Yeah, it's kind of shitty, especially when you think of like people like Pooh and Ryukar and Carl, and those are people who sell the game, you know, and they literally sell a copy. Like, how many copies of Mario Maker 2 did those 3 people I just named sell because of their content? And not only will Nintendo like refuse to like support them in any way, shape, or form, when it comes to like Pooh, they'll actually go out of their way to like delete his levels and shit. It's just fucking lame. It's really lame. Ah, yeah. What in the fuck is that? What in the fuck is that? What am I looking at? The Dark Knight is overrated. You know, I'd actually kind of agree. It's really good, but I'd say it's a little overrated. I would say that Batman Begins is underrated and The Dark Knight is overrated, but only very slightly. The Dark Knight is very good. Dude, I don't know what's supposed to happen here. I think The Dark Knight is also better than Batman Begins, but Batman Begins is very good. My problem with The Dark Knight Rises is that the script is poor. The script isn't very good, and it felt like, to me, it felt like they were trying to one up The Dark Knight, is what it felt like. And rather than, it didn't feel like, to me, it didn't feel like they were trying to tell a unique story. It really felt they were trying to up the stakes from The Dark Knight and like exceed it, and they failed, in my opinion. Still not a bad movie. Still a good movie. I still like The Dark Knight Rises. It's just the weakest of the trilogy, in my opinion. That's what you do. Holy shit, dude. Fucking A, man. That's what you do. I think, you know what I think my problem with the Dark Knight Rises one was? Is that the stakes were so high, they were just like, they were too high. Does that make sense? The stakes in Dark Knight really aren't that high. Like, the city sucks because the Joker's fucking tearing it apart, right? But at the end, the stakes at the end of the Dark Knight were just like, the stakes at the actual end of the movie were, is Two-Face going to kill the family? What's it called? Gordon's family. Is Two-Face going to kill Gordon's family? And the other stakes were, will the Joker convince these people to blow each other up? Like, that's it. That's all it was. At the end of The Dark Knight Rises, the stakes were, will this nuclear bomb go off that will destroy all of the city? And also Batman is going to die. And it's like, it was just way too much. I think Dark Knight Rises was just over ambitious. I really think it was just too much. Also, everyone is poisoned. I think that's ultimately, I think, the problem with the movie. And it kind of like, and also, you know what one of my least favorite scenes is in The Dark Knight Rises? It's at one point when the cops all gather to like go attack City Hall, and for some reason it turns into like Braveheart, and they're all like marching down the street in like their uniforms, and it turns into like a melee battle. It's like that was just so absurd. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Does anybody remember that scene? Yeah, it was really out of place. That one, that was like, all right, come on. It was like an action movie doesn't have to have a battle. Like, there was no battle in The Dark Knight. It's a superhero movie. It could be Batman fighting 5 guys. It doesn't have to be a literal battle between cops and thugs. That really took me out of the movie. I think on the other side, for positivity about Dark Knight Rises, I actually really liked, I thought Anne Hathaway as Catwoman was pretty good. And Anne Hathaway is a very pretty woman. She is very gorgeous. I thought she did a good job, honestly. I know people shit on Bane. I did not mind Bane at all, except that it feels weird that they build up Bane so much and then it turns out he's just like a henchman at the end. I thought that kind of sucked. They build up Bane as like this ultimate badass, and then he's just a lapdog, you know? That was a little weird. Here's the thing. When it comes to actresses, there's like this weird kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna tread on some toes here, but we'll go ahead. I've already started it, right? I don't think it's empowering or like helps or like does anything when like, I don't like women in roles where they're just like incredibly powerful but also sexy, like at the same time. Like, I'll use this example. I don't think Black Widow in the Marvel movies is like an amazing female character in a lot of ways, because she's just like sexy and deadly at the same time. Like, I don't think that really like empowers women the femme fatale. I don't think that really does anything. I think on the flip side, I would say roles like Arrival, and I mean, that's also like, let's also remember that movie is for a certain demographic, right? I think movies like Arrival and Ripley and Alien is like the quintessential science fiction like female role for sure. I think those roles are more substantial than just, I'm going to act sexy and also deadly and watch me like beat the crap out of 100 men, you know? Like, and I mean, you know, obviously Black Widow is a superhero, right? So it's like, you know, it's superheroes have different roles. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with Black Widow. I'm just saying it's like, that's a trope in a lot of movies of like, you know, super badass women who can like destroy armies, but also are like wearing skin tight leotards and who are basically objects, you know? Like, I don't know. And again, I realize it's just a superhero movie. I'm not complaining about it. Dude, that's so difficult. Oh, it's so hard to be ready there when I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I think it's like another form of objectification, you know? Honestly. But I mean, like I said, that's just my opinion on the sidelines. How in the world was I gonna be ready for that? In what universe was I ever gonna be ready for that? Jasmine Bond does sound like a porn star. You know what? And I'll use another. I'll use another example that I consider also to be kind of like casting like women in that role. I think it's like a lot of movies have cast like gay characters as like comic relief, and like they're not a serious character. They're not real people cast in the movies. They're just there to be funny and to talk funny, and they're not actually like people. You know what I mean? And I think that that's also like kind of not happened as much, but that's definitely happened a lot in films. They're just like, oh, here's the character that's conspicuously gay for everybody, and they talk funny, but they're just here for the comic relief of, you know, and that's problematic, you know? That's not good. And these are things that will change over time, like, and I don't know. They want the credit, right? I guess you could call that exploiting diversity. Yeah, Game of Thrones got awkward when your parents watching. What, you watch Game of Thrones with your parents? Oh wow, what are Jamie and Cersei gonna do? Ah! I think one of my favorite things when watching people play levels, and I saw this with Orator this morning, is as soon as somebody encounters something they don't understand, their first reaction is, I hate this. This is bad. That's like the very first thing. That's how people react to something that they don't get. It was especially funny in the infinite checkpoint level because like I literally, with the infinite checkpoint level, there was nothing I could have done. I mean, the only thing I could have done is either design a completely different section but like I gave infinite checkpoints. Like you can retry everything, you know. I don't know. It's pretty amusing. Here's another one. I'm gonna put on my Mario Maker tinfoil hat. You ready? The reason why we don't have the final, we don't know what the final theme is. We don't know what the final theme is because the final theme is going to be an as yet unannounced 2D Mario game made by Nintendo, and that will be announced as well as the creator. Can you imagine? That would really be the most exciting thing of all. It's not gonna happen. Why is that happening? I think it's because I'm turning back. Would Doki Doki Panic really bring the hype? Like, I feel like Doki Doki Mario, yes, it's beloved. Yes, it is a beloved game. Is it as beloved as SMB3 or SMB1? Not really. No. Right? I don't think it is. Like, it would be exciting just because it'd be something new in Mario, but it's definitely not as, it definitely doesn't bring the hype like something like SMW or even SMB3. I mean, I kind of feel like when I play Mario Maker, I feel like most people don't give a fuck about SMB3 anyway. See, the thing I'm not ready for is where that last shell is. That's what I'm not ready for. I don't think I'm ever going to beat this level. I don't think I'm ever going to beat this level. Ah, come on, man. This part. See, this part, I'm a little annoyed by this part. It's really cool to see it when it works, but I feel like I'm dying less to the trick and more to the setup. Like, I'm dying because the setup is just really, really strange, you know? So I'm not dying to shell jumps. I'm just dying to the inability to make the setup work for me. And that's a little bit annoying. That annoys me. Dude, I'm not even close to half. Look at how low I was. Even if I had made that shell jump, I was never getting over. Mario Maker's great. I love Mario Maker 2. They did a lot, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm so negative on the game. It's just because I love the game, and I love Mario Maker 1. I love Mario Maker 2. That I wish it could be all it could be, you know. But I do really love Mario Maker 2, and I'm gonna be playing it for a long time. But you know, I think many of us feel the same. I'm not the only one that feels that way. If you are suffering from pain in your balls after playing a Space Pig level for more than 1 hour, see your doctor. Whoa, I'm like way too fucking high, dude. I'm going to the goddamn moon. Look at how high I was. I cannot do this part, man. I just cannot do this part. It's driving me nuts. Oh, that was so close. No, that was so close. Over that wall is the promised land, boys. Make it past that wall, we beat the level. I just can't time the shell jump. Laser Belch is, I think Laser Belch has proven time and time again that if nothing else, he is extremely persistent. He's very good, but he's also very persistent. No! I just get over the wall, man! I can't get over the wall! It's like I'm constipated and this level just won't come out. Well, I was gonna name my level Batman the Revenant, but there were no good quotes from the Revenant that weren't gonna get me banned. So I decided to go with Batman Begins. That's Grand Poo World 3. Never. Why would I want to make Grand Poo World 3? So Pooh can claim he made that one too and not correct people. I can't wait for the article if I start making Grand Poo World 3. Famous level creator Grand Pooh Bear has started work on Grand Poo World 3. Yeah, I'm good. I'll pass on that. The hardest levels in Mario Maker 1 were New Super Mario Brothers speedruns, in my opinion. Those like incredibly long 500-second speedruns, like the ones the Beast would play. I think, in my honest opinion, those were the hardest levels. Way harder than any of the shell levels I ever saw too. Like in terms of consistency and, you know, how long. I even think that those levels exceed Failstream's. Yeah, I think that those levels even exceed Failstream's Cape level. Yeah. And again, like, I need to make my opinion absolutely known is that I don't give a fuck how hard a level is. I'm not playing the hardest levels. Like this is hard enough for me. I don't need to go to the point where when I need to spend more than 10 hours to beat your one level. That's where I'm starting to be like, all right, I kind of want to check out. No, dude. It's not fair. There was time now. There was time now. What? No! We made it over! I made it over! The promised land! I like to, yeah, everyone chats are, you guys are all Muppets. Exactly what you are. Checkpoints. All right. Whoa. Okay. Definitely some things happening here. Nick Light, thank you so much. Nick Light, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Whoa, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Fuck. Only 2 hours to go, boys. Squidward on a chair. Well, I'm gonna be really good at checkpoints, or at checkpoints. I'm gonna be really good at checkpoints, and I'm gonna be really good at shell jumps by the end of this level. It's weird when it just stops. For those of you who have done karaoke, what is your go-to karaoke? What is your go-to karaoke song? Uptown Girl, really? Forgot about Dre. Warren G Regulators. Isn't that song like 8 minutes long? Regulators, mount up. The End by The Doors. Where you just like occasionally speak into the mic and then put the mic down for another 8 minutes while the instrumentals go. My go-to, I haven't done karaoke and I want to say like 18 years, but my go-to karaoke is Secret Agent Man. Secret Asian Man, Secret Asian Man, we will rock you. It's like saying your favorite, if that's your go-to karaoke song, that's like saying your favorite beer is Bud Light or something. We will rock you. Okay, well, we're climbing forever. We're climbing into heaven on the shell jump elevator. It's so weird. I keep getting him jerked left and right. Goombo! No! What the fuck is that? I'm calling those things Goomboos from now on. Fuck Goombrats. They're Goomboos. Somebody who takes karaoke so seriously but is also terrible. I think there's nothing more sad than somebody who's like a karaoke elitist. Like, people go to karaoke to have fun and just, you know, whatever. And people who are like really serious about their singing ability. Here's my chance. I can prove what a good singer I am. Yeah, they bring their own mic and stuff. That's like the sad. I think at every karaoke ever, there's somebody who's there to show off. Yeah, that's the worst. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I think it's obviously gonna hit the shell up underneath me, and I'm gonna do another shell jump. Okay, so then it's shell jump onto the mole, and then more shell jumps. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more shell jumps. I think I know what I'm doing tonight. Holy fuck shit. Holy fuck dicks. Like, holy fucking dick and cock and shit. What the fuck? Fucking what? Okay, I give up. All right, I give up. Oh, fuck. I'm in a lot of fucking trouble. Oh, fuck. I am in a lot of trouble. It looks like at least like 5 or 6 shell jumps in a row. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Guys, I don't feel so good. I really don't feel so good. My thumb's starting to hurt too. Ah, God, my Kaizo thumb is starting to sting. Take a break. I know. I wish I could. Hold the control. I fucking mash the shit out of my controller. Like, I hold it. I imagine the way a gorilla, the way a chimpanzee strangles like another chimpanzee. That's how I hold my controller. I'm a chimpanzee fucking strangling like a I don't know. I'm a chimpanzee strangling a baby crocodile or something when I hold the controller. I know I hold the controller way too hard. That's an image. I know, I can't help it. I can't help but do that. That's just how I do it. See, I'm like, the thing is I'm slowly losing height. Yeah, I think it's like a rhythm, but it's not even so much a rhythm. It's also a positioning, because if you lose too much height, you're just dead. Also, there was something weird at the ground. I don't know if you guys saw, there was like arrows. So I almost want to fail just to see what's going on down below, because I saw arrows down there. Maybe that's like the path of shame. And I actually, if I just get up there, I beat the level. Right? Right, guys? Maybe that's how I just beat it. Right? I'm going to spend a life. I'm going to do like a shell jump or two. I'm going to spend a life just to see what's down there, I think. I just want to see. Curiosity. See right there. What is that? See that? What is that? I want to know what that is. I just want to know. What the hell is that? Yeah, I just want to know what that is. Even if it's like a troll, like, oh, it kills you. A pipe to the beginning. It'd be pretty funny, especially considering like he doesn't CP you. I wouldn't mind that. I'd laugh. I'd have a good chuckle. I just want to know what's over there. I can't. Just getting over there is hard. I just want to know what's over there. I know, right? I'm just as curious as you guys are. Can you put the hat on in midair? These aren't hats. These are beetles. I know beetle shellmets look similar to the shellmets, but they are not. They're different. I just want to see. I don't care about dying. I just want to see what's over there. If anybody tells me what's over there, I'm going to be really mad. Do not tell me. No! I just want to see what's over there. It's like all my wildest dreams are over there. It's just more shell jumps. Narnia's over there. That's how you get into Area 51. Do it. Do it. Get over there. I made it. Is this fucking possible? Well, I did it. Where can you find the stream rules? If you're ever wondering about the stream rules, just you want to you know, you want to buy an icy. First you have to buy an icy from your local gas station. Frozen soda. And then you want to pour it all over your keyboard, all over it. Wait till it melts, and then set your computer on fire. I think, like, what are some of the other like really horrible things you could do to your computer? Then delete system 32. Yeah, the stickier the better. It's like I don't get the shell soon enough. I think I was too high. It's like the hardest part about it isn't the shell jumps. The hardest part about it is like the drift right. Does that make sense? Like I have to drift right with the thwomp, and I don't know like at what speed. And then like I also need to like catch the shells. That's really tough. I see like right there, I threw the shell back into the claw machine. Oh my God. We are still in Space Pigs level. I have not beaten it yet. So we're just going to jump right back in. I still have the midway. I did the old school Nintendo, didn't turn off my console. So we're still right where we left off. So I think the part that's going to be a real struggle here is figuring out the timing and the movement on the thwomp, the sideways thwomp. Too late. That was a clever troll, well thought out. It would probably get me, I'm honest. If I were I would also have I would have no choice but to laugh at it, honestly.
I'm glad I didn't miss that shell jump right there. What the fuck? Wait, what? What?
YouTube will continue to be absolutely lit, fam. Thank you very much. Terminator was super fun. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. The game was out, so Terminator was the second level I made. It was the second level I made. That was this Terminator predates like I don't know any other like I can't think of any, at least I didn't see any. I don't know of any other like it predates all of Panga's like 3D world levels and all the other ones I've seen. As far as I'm aware, it was like one of the first like harder 3D world levels that I saw. And within like a week, it's already outdated. It's already like old-fashioned. And it looks calm by comparison, right? Like that's how fast like everything moves, you know. I didn't even have a chance to make another 3D world level. It's kind of funny how crazy and how fast things go. Man. No! I don't allow people to talk shit about other streamers in my chat. Except for 3Cats. You can talk shit about 3Cats. I don't think Mario Maker hard levels will never get away from... They will never pull free of this idea that there has to be tricks in them. You know? It'll never happen. So there has to be some kind of crazy trick where shell jumps, spring jumps. I mean, the first thing people did in Mario Maker when they bought the game was try to do mid-airs and shell jumps and, you know. Never mind creating interesting platforming challenges, you know. But on the other hand, with those kinds of level creators, I feel like I will forever have an advantage on them because I'm not bound by that because I don't care. I long ago learned that, you know, like I can still do shell jumps and I can still play these levels and I don't have a problem with that, but I'm not bound to them, you know. Is that it? That's not a Japanese streamer, is it? There's no way. No, dude. Am I going to Lollapalooza? No. My wife's birthday is around that time, and the 24-hour stream is planned, and I also just do not want to go. So I've got two good reasons and one not great reason, I guess, but two good reasons and one that's kind of like I just don't want to go. I don't want to go to concerts and parties and stuff. I don't enjoy those things. Not wanting to go is a primary reason. I mean, I think that's actually secondary because at this point, if I wanted to go, I would definitely have to back out on a 24-hour stream, and I'd also have to not be here for what is going to be my wife's birthday. So I'd rather be here. I don't like going to concerts. I don't like going to large gatherings of people. Like, you know, that's not for me. Remember when I said a while ago how extroverts fundamentally cannot understand introverts, and they feel this drive to fix us. I don't want to be fixed. I don't want to be fixed. There's nothing wrong with me. I am how I am. And it's not just enough, like, I don't go up to extroverts and I'm like, you should stay home and read a book. Ugh. Like, if you get down on sweating if you going to like a huge group of people and sweating your fucking dick off and getting a migraine headache and spending a shitload of money, and if that's how you get off, more power to you, dude. Do you have fun in life? Why do you have to bother me about it? Leave me the fuck alone. I want to stay home and read a book and go to sleep and watch Twitch on my phone and eat cereal, you know, like that's what I want to do. I feel like every Kaizo speedrunning is kind of like, it's both easier and harder than normal speedrunning. It's harder to just beat the game once, but it's easier to speedrun once you've beaten it once. Anybody can beat Shovel Knight, but speedrunning Shovel Knight's a lot harder, and it requires lots of like practice and learning, and then, oh, even after all that practice and learning, you still suck. I feel like every Kaizo speedrunner should actually learn like a real speedrun at some point. All right, here we go. Time for the big brain cheese. We ready? Oh, if you kick it up, it refreshes it. That was sick. Let's do it again. Damn, son. It's pretty fucking cool. Can you do it at full run speed? I don't know. I can't go to the editor right now. Barbershop freaking hot is like, I'm working on it right now. Just called work, said he's gonna be sick today, and he's working on the barbershop consistency level. Yeah, freaking hot is like, yeah, I'm sorry, something really important just came up. His boss is like, oh, is everything okay? Are you okay? Yeah, everything's fine. I just have to make this Mario Maker level real quick. All right, bye. It is pretty annoying. That's the kind of thing. It's like, it's a level where you do nothing but shell jump, and at some point you stop dying to the shell jumps, and now I'm dying. Like I'm hitting like almost every shell jump. Now I'm just dying to the weird setups for those shell jumps, you know? And that has that has a diminishing return of fun for me, at least. Eventually it's just like, all right, I died to the really weird setup. And you can dress it up all you want, you know. You can put it in a thong, you can put it in a fur-lined bra, you could like paint it with cheetah spots. It's still a fucking shell jump. Doesn't matter how you dress it up, it's still a fucking shell jump. Dude, so sometimes, I'm sorry, I don't know who are the people. You know what? I can tell you who are the people who never pick their nose. Liars. They're fucking liars. Everybody's got to pick your nose, dude. Do you do it in public? Do you are you discreet about it? Do you just do it on the bus or something? Everybody fucking picks their nose, dude. Just a question of how and why. I was picking my nose when you said that. I mean, you can use a tissue, and of course you can. It isn't but it's not a black and white of you do it or you don't. Everybody does it. Everybody fucking. Sometimes you have to, dude. It's either that, like you don't, and sometimes I don't have a tissue around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a tissue, and what am I supposed to do? My wife does not let me do snot rockets anymore. I've gotten in trouble. I got in trouble at McDonald's at one time.
Good luck.
I'm so high. Okay, a snot rocket is cover one nose. You know it's plugged, then you go and it just blasts everything out at maximum velocity. The Polish Kleenex. I've never heard it called that. A farmer blow. Listen, sometimes you got to do it, man. Into a tissue. Honestly, you know what's the most disgusting thing I actually can do is blow my nose, because when I blow my nose, it sounds like a war horn is going off, and it's just a varying degree of how much phlegm the war horn contains. It's awful, dude. I actually feel more embarrassed blowing my nose than just picking it, because blowing my nose is like it's worse. It's so much worse. You've only played 2 real levels in Mario Maker 2 so far. I want to play lots of levels, and then I keep getting dragged into these levels that take me many, many hours. I just get sucked in. I got sucked into Foxen's shell jump level, and now I got sucked into this one. I like to play a challenging level that isn't just shell jumps. I should play maybe I should play like some 3D world levels. Dev door. Found the dev door. Oh. Oh, dude, I was so close. I was so close, man. I almost had it. Just missed it by that much. What do we draw? Let's draw Mario with a pig face. Let's do that. All right, looking good. There's our beetle. This is actually pretty decent. I mean, I'm also drawing with a control stick on a controller. Alrighty, beautiful. Looks like a pig eating a burger. And we'll give him this face. I like the crazy eyes. I like giving him the crazy eyes. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Oh, it's an old hamburger. Please remove the nostril. That's because he's a pig. He's Pig Mario. It's Space Pig. He's a Pig Mario. Come on. He's a pig man. It's funny.